Yo, this is Bootsy2 Fly, man. And we're back. Today, we're going to talk about something. America is guilty. America is definitely guilty. Every crime, every inequality, injustice, social injustice, and also just unspeakable acts. That's why America is going to fall. First of all, I'm going to read you off the 10 Commandments, man. This is what God said. These are God's words. I am the Lord your God. You shall not have strange gods before me. What do we have? American idols. We worship singers. We worship rappers, actors, idols, false idols. We worship materials, cars, houses. A cat will break his neck to get these items, to get money in their pockets. I've seen people kill over parking spots just right here in Atlanta, Georgia itself. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember to keep holy the Lord's day, which is the seventh day. We don't do that. Not everybody. Honor your father and mother. Man, my mom and my daddy got the heck on. They disappeared. I ended up in foster care, man. Adopted. Then just beefing with my foster parents at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You should not kill. I know plenty of killers. You know what I'm saying? You should not commit adultery. Everybody sleeping with everybody. That's why all these diseases flying around here everywhere like this, disobeying the law. You should not steal. We've all stolen, but it does lead to big problems. I know for sure. Lived it, paid for it. You should not bear false witness against your neighbor. You should not covet your neighbor's wife. Basically, you want what they got. You know what I'm saying? You should not covet your neighbor's goods. See what I'm saying? Now let's go to what I'm talking about. Let's get on the subject a little bit deeper. America is guilty. Number one, historical injustices. Slavery and genocide, man. I mean, you built on the forced labor of enforced slaves. You built this country with enforced slavery, murders, rapes, displacement of Native Americans, people that was already here. Violence. You had us build this country. My ancestors built this country against their will, really. You raped the women. And it kills me that we even got child support. You had plenty of, white guys and white slave owners that raped women, got them pregnant, and threw the kids out in the field or killed them. You're guilty of murder. You took kids and hung them over swamps while alligators ate them and separated families. So we was jacked up from the jump. Jim Crow segregation. You know what I'm saying? That's wild in itself. Couldn't sit on, you couldn't sit where you wanted to sit, couldn't shop where you wanted to shop. You brought us over here, and then when you get us over here, it's like we don't want nothing else to do with you. Especially once the freedom fighters fought for their freedom and started bucking and was like, you're not my slave master. You know what I'm saying? We're not taking this no more. We're not taking this second class treatment. Colonialism, you know what I'm saying? America is guilty, man. Going to other countries, destabilizing nations and prioritizing American corporate and military interests over human lives, bombing places, jumping in things that ain't got nothing to do with them for gain, you know what I'm saying, wealth. Economic inequality put us in slavery. Then when we start breaking out with civil rights, They put us in projects, separated us, redlined us. We can't get loans, can't get housing. Even if you qualify, you couldn't get it. They put a red line on it. You know what I'm saying? Foreign policies and wars. You know what I'm saying? Engaging in wars under false pretenses. Oh, we're looking for Osama bin Laden. We're looking for this and that. You know, you really went over there to get the oil when that war in the Gulf. It was all about money. It was all about power. They wanted the oil. They had a business deal. Somebody broke the business deal. U.S. defense contractors profit off a global conflict. They make money off these wars, man. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all got to know this by now. Sanctions and embargoes, man. Economic sanctions often, you know, they pretty much punish citizens in targeted countries and areas more than their own governments. Social and racial justice, mass incarceration. America is guilty, but they'll lock you up for the same thing that they've been doing the whole time. The U.S. imprisons more people inappropriately targeting black and brown communities, Mexicans, blacks. We have violence amongst our states. We should have the right to travel, but because of these human beings that just can't seem they can't seem to get along, or we can't seem to they want to control everything. You know what I'm saying? Can't even travel. I should be able to go over to Europe with no problem. I should be able to go to Africa without a passport. God gave us the right to travel, but humans are so greedy and so full of crap. You know what I'm saying? This is what we at right now. You know what I'm saying? With your little, you have healthcare, poverty, corporate greed. A lot of us black people, we grew up poor, grew up in horrible neighborhoods. They even did a study. You put two mice in one box and put the other in the other box. One box had more food, more resources. There was no need to fight. There was no need to steal, no need to behave like a barbarian. But you took the other two mice, put them in the other box, and these mice was fighting it out, damn near killed each other trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened to a lot of black people, a lot of poor Mexicans, a lot of poor people, man. Even some of the white people are poor too. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see your enemy, man, when you're fighting with each other, man. I was watching National Geographic one time. They showed two antelopes fighting. They were fighting it out and fighting it out over territory. They was fighting so hard, they didn't even see the lion, you know what I'm saying, watching them the whole time. So while they're busy fighting, the lion just waited, rushed in, caught one, and ate one. Get what I'm saying? Mass incarcerations, they locking everybody up. Now, some things people do, yeah, I understand it. If you're a killer, a rapist, chomo, or whatever the case is, I get it. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself there. Change of the environment, change of the climate, you know what I'm saying? Messing with the weather. We don't know what to believe anymore. You know what I'm saying? Resource exploitation, exploiting land, poison in the water, poison in the food. I had to go vegan. I don't know what I'm eating no more. You get what I'm saying? Pipelines of industrial projects, moving people out certain areas to control. You get what I'm saying? Taking away our rights, beating us up, police brutality. I can go on and on and on. But the main thing is, it's crazy. It seems like they should just take all these racist piece of crap, and no matter who they are, and just move them to one island while the rest of us have a party. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, America has historical sins. And I'm going to say this, God is on his way back to judge, and he is going to crush this place one way or another. Plagues, diseases, natural disasters. God is on his way back to revenge his people. You know what I'm saying? But just remember, America is guilty. Tough times don't last, but tough guys do. This Boots, and I'm out. Peace.